9.2, similar triangle. We talked about similar polygon before, so now we only focus on triangles. So one of the polygons. Now, what does that mean if they're similar? So that first of all, the angles all have to be the same. The angle all have to be the same. The corresponding angle, so it's not this angle versus that angle. It's this angle versus that angle. So all the three angles, correspondingly, they're all the same. And also the side, the ratio, they're the same. So that means if AB versus DE, see AB versus DE is AC versus DF, and the BC versus EF. All right? So that means as far as these two conditions, all these angles and the sides, the ratios are the same, then we say they are similar. All right? So we use this wiggly line as a symbol for similar. So triangle ABC is similar to triangle DEF. All right, so we can use this as a property called the properties, means the natures of the similar triangles, to calculate the different sides that are unknown. So just give some examples. All right, so we talk about this is the symbol for is similar to. So now let's take a look at here. So name the pair of equal angles and equal ratio. So then of course the angle C equals to angle F, angle A equals to angle D, and angle B is equal to angle E. So this is all here. Now the ratio is the side A versus side D equals to side B over side E and the C over F. So now let's take a look. Now we can find out if some of the length we do not know. However, as far as we know some of the sides, now we can calculate the unknown sides. Now first of all, the triangle, the corresponding angles are all the same. So therefore, now let's take a look at this. 2 over 6. So 2 over 6 equals to 5 over x. Now let's figure out how much is x. I always use the so-called cross multiply. That means this multiplied by that multiplied by that. So 2x equals to 5 multiplied by 6. Now divided by 2, divided by 2, the 2 and the 6 can reduce. That is 1, that is 3. So therefore, x equals to 15. All right. Now similarly, how do I do the y? The y is because 7 over y. Now that equals to, now this side over that side. Now 7 over y equals to 2 over 6. So 2 over 6. Cross multiply again. That means 2y equals to 6 multiplied by 7. I do not multiply them because I know I can cancel them. So then that is that, that's gone. Now y equals to this, cancels by 6, y equals to 21. Okay, so this is very straightforward, very simple enough. Now some of the other ones could be a little bit more complicated in looking. So name the pair. So what does this mean? This triangle ABF is similar to triangle ACD. The reason why is if they're parallel, then that means this angle and this angle is equal. Then they share the same angle. Now this angle and this angle is equal. So that's why the two triangles are similar. Now the ratio is for the smaller red triangle is AB. And then for the blue triangle is AC. So AB over AC is AF over AD. and also is BF over CD. So that is simple enough. Now here we go. So now take a look at this. So this is two parallel lines, therefore this angle and this angle is equal. This angle and this angle is equal. They share one angle. So two triangles, they're the same. So therefore, this x over 3 should be this whole thing over the 6. Now this whole thing, this side here, because 4 is only here. So that means that is 4 plus 6 over 6. All right, now again, so this is a cross multiply, or this is x over 3 is a 5 over 3, because 10 over 6 is 5 over 3. And by the way, if you can tell, 3 and 3 can be canceled. Why? Because you multiply by 3 on both sides, you multiply by 3 on both sides, so 3 canceled. Now x equals to 5. Right? Now this triangle is a little bit difficult to see. So what I like you to do is, this is a triangle ABC. So we got a triangle A, B, and C. So the corresponding another triangle here is D and E and C. There's another triangle C and D and E. So let's see, first of all, the angle C, that's share the one angle. So angle C equals to angle C in both triangles. All right? Now the next one is this angle, and angle A is equal. So angle A equals to this angle DEC. Angle DEC. When you look at the angle, the vertex here is always the middle letter, the letter in the middle, all right? So if you rewrite, then of course the third angle must be the same. So this angle and this angle must be the same, because two angles are already together, already the same, and then the third angle must be the same. So if you want to redraw it, the other triangle, as a matter of fact, should be here and here, and the smaller triangle should be here. See that one? That is a C. When I draw this, sometimes I'm even get confused. That's a C. So then this one is your E here, because that's your angle here, right? So that's your E here, and then this bottom here is your D. So then if you redraw this smaller triangle, they're looking like that. So in this case, then 12 over 12, this side, over this side. Now, what is this side? This is D and E, so then that is over 4. Equals to this x plus, you see the BC is x plus 6. X plus 6. Now over the small one, which is this one, the DC. Now how much is the DC? DC is 3. So then you can solve for your x, all right? Now, first of all, this can be reduced, and that is 1, and that is 3. And then 3 multiplied by 3, multiply 3 on both sides, multiply 3 on both sides. So then that cancels, then equals to x plus 6 on this side equals to 9. So x equals to 3. That's how you calculate this x here, okay? I think that I probably can just stop here, but again and again, we needed to know how do we see, because see, you see, this is switched, kind of twisted triangle. So this angle equal to that angle, and this angle equals to this angle, right? because that angle equals that angle. So if you want to rewrite it, redraw it, so your B will be down here. That's your B. That's your B at the vertex. And then your D will be your A, right? So this is over there, and then that is, sorry, see, I even did not draw it well, so let's just erase this one. So let's erase this one. So this one should be, as a matter of fact, the same as parallel to that one. So that is that, and then that is that, and that is that. So that's my smaller triangle. So this angle and this angle is equal, so that is B. You see that? That is B. And this angle and this angle is equal, so that is this one here. So then that is my A here. And then this angle is, so this is the C here. See, that's my smaller triangle that is similar to, so this is triangle CDE. The larger one equals to my smaller triangle ABC. See, they're similar. So then in this case, then which one are we looking for? We're looking for the big one Y here. And then the AC now is 5. See that? AC is 5. The BC is 6. Okay, so now let's do this thing. Now the 6 over 10, 6 over 10, that equals to 5 over Y, 5 over Y. Okay, so now reduce this first by 2, so that is 3, and that is 5. So then we're going to multiply, so 3Y equals to 25 divided by 3, Y equals to 25 over 3. All right, so now, well, the last one now is again a calculation. So I think I should not be doing too many examples, so I'm going to leave you with some homework.